I leaned against the cold wall behind the gym, rubbing my temples as the voice echoed again. Your role is fixed. Accept it, I whispered. Shut up. Not now. My throat felt dry and my hands shook. Liam's words still burned in my head. You lie to everyone. You twist people. You're sick. I hated how true he believed it. I hated how I almost believed it too. Embrace your villain path, the system hissed. I'm not a villain, I muttered. You will be. I kicked the dirt. You ruined everything. You ruined me. I didn't hear footsteps until a soft voice said, Who are you talking to? I froze. When I looked up, a girl stood a few feet away, hugging a stack of books. I wasn't talking to anyone, I said quickly. The system whispered, This is the heroine. You will betray her. I clenched my fists. Go away. She blinked. Did I do something wrong? No, I sighed. I just need space. She didn't move. I'm Alla. I'm new here. You look like you're about to pass out, so I figured I should say something. I'm fine. You don't look fine. That's because I'm not good at pretending. She gave a small smile. Good. I hate pretending too. System growled. Push her away, I whispered. Stop it. Alla frowned. Who are you telling to stop? I swallowed. Myself. I talk to myself when I'm stressed, okay? Just maybe not out loud in dark corners. Despite my mess of a day, I almost laughed. It's been a long morning. Bad fight? She asked. You heard? Half the hallway heard, she said softly. He sounded cruel. It wasn't always like that. We were friends since we were kids. And now? Now he thinks I'm dangerous, the system added. He is correct. I squeezed my eyes shut. Ignore it, I whispered. Alla stepped closer. Are you okay? No, I admitted. But I don't know how to fix anything. She lowered her books. You don't have to explain, but you look like someone trying hard not to fall apart. I let out a shaky breath. Maybe I am. Do you want to talk about it? No, you shouldn't talk to me. Why not? Because people think I'm trouble. Do you think you're trouble? I don't know anymore. The system spoke again. Tell her to leave. She will be your downfall. I pressed my palms to my forehead. Please stop talking. Ayla's voice softened. Hey, look at me. I looked up. You're shaking, she said. Let me help you, can't? Why? Because there's something wrong with me. He didn't flinch. Everyone has something wrong with them. Not like this. She hesitated, then asked, Do you hear something? Like a voice. My heart dropped. Why would you ask that? You keep responding to someone who isn't here. I turned away. You'll think I'm insane. I won't, she said. I know what it's like to feel alone. For a moment, silence hung between us. I whispered, There's something in my head. Something I didn't choose. Alice stepped beside me. Does it hurt you? Yes. Then you shouldn't face it alone. I shook my head. You should stay away from me. Maybe I don't want to, the system snarled. She will betray you. Crush her trust first, I whispered. I don't want to hurt anyone, Alice said. You don't seem like someone who wants to hurt anyone, my voice cracked. You don't know me? Then let me. I hesitated. I don't know if I can trust myself, I whispered. Right now. At all. Alla found me again the next morning near the lockers, waving like we were already close. I tried to walk past, but she matched my pace with that bright smile that made my stomach tighten. Rough night? She asked. I shrugged, hoping she wouldn't notice how hard I was trying to look normal. Did you sleep at all? She asked, leaning closer like she was inspecting my face. I said I'm fine, but the system hissed. Push her away. I flinched. Alla noticed. There it is again, she said. That looked like you're fighting someone I can't see, I whispered. You don't want to know. She crossed her arms. Try me. Her tone surprised me. It wasn't teasing. It was steady, firm, almost protective. I said, people already think I'm unstable, she answered. People think a lot of stupid things. I almost smiled, but whispers nearby reminded me Liam had spread more rumors. Students stared like I carried a weapon. Allah noticed the looks too. Why is everyone acting like you're radioactive? I said quietly, Liam. She raised a brow. Your friend? I exhaled. Not anymore, the system muttered. He exposes your truth. I whispered, shut up. Ayla stared. There, you did it again. Are you sure you're okay? I'm managing, I said. You're not, she replied. You look like you're drowning. I looked away. Why do you care? Her answer was immediate. Because you look like someone who expects pain before anything else. I didn't know how to respond. The system warned, her pity is poison. I ignored it. Then Mr. Harlan appeared near the corner, watching me like I was a ticking bomb. Everything all right here? He asked. I forced a nod. Fine, Allah whispered. He's been staring since first period, I muttered. He thinks I'm trouble, Mr. Harlan said. Just making sure no conflicts happen today. Allah waited until he walked away. Do people always hover around you like that? Lately, I said. It's like they're waiting for me to snap, System whispered. They fear you for good reason, clenched my jaw. Allah studied me. You keep reacting to something I can't hear. Is it constant? Yes, I admitted. Every hour. Every minute. It tells me what I'll become. She stepped closer. And what is that? I hesitated. A villain, apparently. She blinked, then laughed softly. You, a villain? You look like you apologize when you breathe too loud, I groaned. That's not helping. It should, she said. Because I don't believe whatever voice says about you, I whispered. You don't know the things it pushes into my head. Shh, she answered, then tell me. I shook my head. I can't. Why? Because I don't want you afraid of me too, her expression softened. You know what scares me? She asked. People who pretend they're fine when they're breaking. Not people who admit something's wrong. I swallowed hard. The system hissed. She will destroy your path. Blah. Ignored my silence. Let me stay, she said. Even if you think I shouldn't. And for a moment, I wanted to let her, but fear crawled up my spine. Ayla, if you stay near me, things get worse. She asked because of that voice. I nodded slowly. Because everything it says becomes real eventually. Maybe it only becomes real because you believe it. Had no answer for that. The bell rang, echoing through the hallway. Students rushed past, avoiding me like I was a shadow they didn't want to step on. Ayla held her books tighter. Walk with me, she asked. I hesitated, then took one step forward. The system whispered, mistake. But for once, I didn't stop. I kept walking. The system's voice stabbed through my skull the moment I stepped into the courtyard. Mission. Liam will steal Ayla's trust. Stop him, I muttered. Not now. Please. Failure will lead to irreversible loss, it warned. My stomach twisted. Then I saw Liam leaning against the bench, Alice standing in front of him, listening like she actually trusted him. I felt something sharp and cold drag down my spine. The system hissed. Move. Now. I walked toward them faster than I meant to. Allah noticed first. Hey, are you okay? Liam smirked. He doesn't look okay, does he? I glared. What are you doing? Talking, he said. Something normal people do. Allah stepped slightly between us. We were just... No, I cut in. He's lying. He's trying to... Liam laughed. Trying to what? Replace you? Someone already did that. My jaw tightened. You're manipulating her. His expression turned fake shocked. Me. Manipulating someone. That sounds like your thing. System pushed harder, filling my chest with panic. My hands shook. Stop twisting everything, I said. Allah gently touched my arm. Hey, breathe. What's going on? I whispered. He's dangerous. Liam scoffed. Says the guy who talks to walls. A few students turned to look. Heat rose up my neck. You don't know anything about what I'm dealing with. Well, I know enough, he said. Want me to show her? Allah frowned. Show me what? Liam pulled out his phone. My heart dropped. No, I said. Don't. He smirked. Why not? Afraid she'll see the real you? Allah looked confused. Liam, what are you talking about? He opened a chat our old messages. Ones where I'd typed things like it's in my head again and I feel like it's pushing me to hurt someone. But he added time stomps, cropped parts, rearranged lines. Allah covered her mouth. You said, you felt like hurting someone? That's not what I meant, I said quickly. It wasn't me. It was the system. Liam snorted. Hear that? The system, he's truly losing it. Stepped forward. Liam stepped back dramatically. See? He said loudly. This is what I meant. He snaps. Ayla whispered, wait. Hold on. Just calm down. I am calm, I said, but my voice cracked. The system whispered, your villain path begins now. Stop, I begged under my breath. Not now. Liam raised his voice. He even told me he sometimes imagines hurting people. He said he doesn't trust himself. Said I was scared of losing control. I snapped. Not that I wanted to hurt anyone. Ayla's eyes were full of worry, not fear of Liam, fear of me. That hurt more than anything. Why are you doing this? I asked Liam. He shrugged. Because someone needs to show her who you really are. I'm not who you're painting me as. He looked at Allah. Give it a few days. He'll break. He always does. Allah whispered, Liam, maybe you should stop. He said, so you believe him over me? I don't know what to believe, she said softly. Everything is happening so fast. I can explain, I told her. She stepped back. That tiny movement felt like a knife. Let him explain, Liam mocked. He'll tell you about the voice in his head. About how he thinks he's some kind of doomed villain. Sounds very healthy. Allah looked at me. Is that true? Yes, I admitted. But not how he makes it sound. So you do hear something, she said. I nodded. I'm trying to fight it. And failing, Liam added. Allah whispered. I just need a minute. No, please, I said. Don't walk away. Not like this. I'm sorry, she said, stepping back again. I just need time to think, the system whispered. She is slipping from your grasp. I whispered, Ayla. Please. But she turned and walked away. Liam put his phone back in his pocket and smiled. Told you. Someone already replaced you. I didn't answer. I couldn't. All I felt was the weight of the silence she left behind. I spent the whole afternoon replaying every second of the courtyard scene in my head. The system whispered orders nonstop, telling me to confront Ayla and reclaim control. But something felt different this time, like a thin crack finally forming in its hold. Act now, it commanded. But I shook my head and forced myself to breathe slowly. I'm done listening to you, I whispered. Surprising myself with how steady I sounded, the system hissed. Defiance will only lead to failure. Maybe I said, but I'm tired of being dragged around by fear. For a moment, the voice went silent. Giving me enough courage to walk out of the building, I found Allah near the school gates, talking to a girl with short hair and sharp eyes. The girl noticed me first and stepped in front of Allah like she was guarding her. You again? She said, Allah, is this the guy who scared you earlier? Ayla shook her head quickly. Mara, stop. He didn't scare me. Mara crossed her arms. He looks like he wants trouble. I don't, I said, keeping my voice calm. I just want to talk to Ayla. Arad didn't move. Talk about what? Ayla gently touched her arm. It's fine. Give us a minute. Mara hesitated, then stepped back, but kept glaring at me like she expected me to explode. A while, Ayla faced me with a tired expression. What do you want to say? I swallowed. I'm sorry. Not for getting upset, but for making you deal with something you never asked for. She looked down. Liam's messages scared me. I didn't know what to think. He twisted everything, I said. And I let him, because I didn't explain anything before. Allah stepped closer. Explain it now. I took a shaky breath. There's a voice in my head. It gives commands, missions, predictions. Her eyes widened, like an actual voice. Yes, I said. It calls itself the system. It wants me to become some kind of villain, Ayla whispered. Is that why you panic sometimes? Yeah, I said. I've been trying to fight it, but it keeps pushing me toward the worst choices. Ayla looked hurt. Why didn't you tell anyone? Because everyone already thinks I'm dangerous, I said. I didn't want you thinking that too. She sighed softly. I wasn't afraid of you. I was afraid you didn't trust me. It hit me harder than anything the system ever said. I do trust you, I said. More than I expected, the system returned suddenly. Do not rely on her. She will break you, I whispered. I'm done listening to you. Ella stepped even closer. Do you want to be the villain this voice claims you are? I shook my head. I want to be me. Whoever that is. Ella smiled faintly. Then let me help. Not to control you, just to stand with you. Mara approached again, suspicious. Alla, are you sure about this? Yeah, Alla said. He's trying. That matters. Era looked at me. If you hurt her, I'll end you. I won't, I said. I'm trying to change. The system hissed angrily, but its voice sounded weaker than before, like my choice had cracked it. Alla held out her hand. Start with this. Trust me. I looked at her hands, small, steady, and terrifying in the way it made my heart feel lighter. I reached out slowly. For the first time since the system awakened, I felt like I was choosing something for myself. When our hands touched, the system glitched in my head like a broken speaker. Alla whispered, "See? You're not alone." For the first time, I almost believed her. I was heading out of school when I heard Ayla shout, "Let go of me!" My chest tightened. I ran toward the courtyard, finding Liam blocking her path. His voice was sharp. "You're being played, Ayla. He's twisting your sympathy." Ayla pushed his arm away. "I make my own choices." "You're blinded," Liam snapped. "He's dangerous. Everyone knows it." I stepped forward. "Leave her alone." Liam spun around, fury flashing. "Of course you show up. You always ruin everything." Alla moved closer to me. I said, "I'm fine." Liam ignored her. "Alla, he's manipulating you. He always has." I shook my head. "I told you before I'm trying to change." He scoffed. "People like you don't change." The system hissed in my mind. Confront. Attack. Reclaim villain role. "No," I whispered. Alla looked at me with concern. "It's the system." "Trying to push me," I said, steadying my breath. Liam threw his hands up. "See, he talks to voices in his head. How can you trust someone like that?" "I trust him because he's honest," Alla said. Liam growled. "You're a fool." Before I could reply, Principal Rowan's voice sliced through the tension. "What is happening here?" Liam flinched. "Principal, this isn't," Ayla interrupted. "Liam grabbed me and wouldn't let me leave." Principal Rowan looked at him sternly. "Is that true?" Liam snapped. "I was trying to protect her." I stepped back, refusing to escalate anything. "You don't need protection from me?" Liam pointed at me again. "He's manipulating you, Principal. He's been doing it for weeks." Principal Rowan folded her arms. "And what proof do you have?" Liam opened his mouth, then shut it. His face twisted. "Everyone knows he doesn't deserve someone like her." Alla blinked. "Deserve? This isn't about me being safe. It's about you being jealous." Liam's voice cracked. "I cared about you. And you chose him, someone broken, someone corrupted by whatever monster is in his head." The system screamed. "Villain identified. Liam. Neutralize. Take your rightful path." "Stop," I muttered. "I'm not doing this." Principal Rowan stepped between us. "Liam, you're out of line?" "No." He shouted. "He's the villain. He should break. He should lose everything." His words echoed harder than I expected. For a moment, anger surged through me hot, consuming, familiar. The system seized that moment. "Yes, use it. Destroy him." I closed my eyes. "No." Alla touched my arm. "Hey, breathe." I exhaled slowly. "I'm done fighting him." Liam frowned. "What do you mean?" "I'm walking away," I said quietly. "I'm not giving the system what it wants." I turned, forcing myself to step back. Every part of me shook. The system roared. Error. Character deviating. Error. Mission failure. Villain path collapsing. Correction required. Go ahead, I whispered. Break, the voice screeched. You cannot abandon your role. You cannot. Another shrill glitch. Then silence. Sudden, terrifying silence. I froze. Allah called after me. Wait, don't go. I kept walking, unsure if my legs could hold me. Behind me, I heard her footsteps rush forward. Stop, please. I turned just as she wrapped her arms around me. The force of it nearly knocked the breath out of my chest. I thought I lost you, she said softly. I almost lost myself, I whispered. She looked up at me, eyes trembling. You never were the villain. You were the one fighting the hardest. My throat tightened. Allah, she held me closer. Let me be here. Let me stay. Something inside me cracked, not painfully, but like a chain snapping free. The system flickered faintly, shutting down. Then it vanished completely. Allah felt my stillness. Is it gone? I nodded slowly. I think I'm finally free, she smiled, relieved. Good, because I'm not going anywhere. For the first time in my life, that promise didn't terrify me. It healed me. The courtyard felt lighter than usual, as if the air had finally shifted. Liam walked past, head down, muttering something to himself. I didn't hate him anymore. His apology earlier had sounded empty, but hearing it still mattered. I'm sorry, he had said. I shouldn't have done any of it. I shrugged, keeping my expression neutral. It's over. Just learn from it. He nodded quickly, too quickly, and walked away. The system was gone. Nothing screamed or whispered inside my head. Just quiet. Peaceful, terrifying peace. Allah found me on the rooftop, as she usually did. Hey, she said softly. I leaned against the railing. Hey, she smiled, tilting her head to the sky. I needed to see you after everything. After everything, I repeated. Feels like a lifetime ago. She laughed lightly. It does, doesn't it? Then she studied me. Do you know why I fell for you? I frowned. Because I'm broken? No, she said firmly. Because you never stopped trying to be better. I felt my chest tighten. Even when the system said I was doomed? Yes, she said. Even then, you fought fate more than anyone I know. I swallowed, looking out over the city. I didn't see it that way. I thought it was forcing me to hurt people, to destroy myself. It forced you to find your own path, Alice said softly, and you did. Her words lingered, and for the first time, I truly understood them. The system hadn't broken me. It had made me choose over and over whether to follow the path it set or make my own. I turned to her. You were the first person who ever fought fate for me. La's eyes softened. I didn't fight it for you because I had to. I did it because I wanted to. Because I saw someone worth believing in. I felt a warmth spread through me that wasn't fear or anxiety. I don't know what to say. She smiled, brushing a strand of hair behind her ear. You don't have to say anything. Just feel it. I laughed softly, a sound I hadn't heard from myself in months. I feel it. I feel everything, and it's strange. Not terrifying this time. She moved closer. That's because you're free. And because you chose to change, I looked at her hand, trembling slightly. You stayed with me through all of it? Of course, she said, because you were never the villain. You were the one fighting the hardest. And I chose to see that. Her fingers brushed mine. You chose to change, she whispered. That's why I chose you. My heart skipped a beat. I chose to change. For myself, but also because I didn't want to lose you. She held my hand fully, her warmth grounding me. And you won't. We'll face everything together now, I nodded, gripping her hand back. Together, we sat side by side, letting the city stretch below us, quiet except for the wind. For the first time, I didn't feel haunted. Not by the system, not by anyone. Just the faint echo of what I'd survive, and the thrill of what we could build. Ayla leaned her head on my shoulder. I always knew you could do it, she murmured. I whispered, I didn't know I could. Not without you. She smiled against me. You didn't just survive. You chose to change. And that's why I fell in love with you. I closed my eyes, feeling the truth of her words sink in. Peace wasn't perfect, but it was ours. And for the first time in my life, I believed in tomorrow. The rooftop sky stretched endlessly above us, quiet and free, just like us. Alla walked beside me after class, her steps matching mine, like she'd already made a decision. You don't have to walk alone every day, she said. I'm used to it, I replied, just trying to sound casual. Well, I'm changing that. She smiled, and something inside me warmed. Villain detected. Emotional manipulation incoming. The system's cold voice cut through my head. I muttered, not now. Alla frowned. Did you say something? No, just thinking. Behind us, whispers followed. Someone murmured, why is Alla with him? Another added, he's dangerous. Alla turned sharply. If you have something to say it to my face. Her voice didn't shake. I stared at her. You don't have to defend me. I'm not defending you, she said. I'm correcting them. Her words settled deep inside me. Threat. Remove her before she reduces mission efficiency. Stop. I whispered under my breath. Isla stepped closer. You're hearing it again? Yeah, loud today. Then focus on me, she said softly, not the voice. I swallowed hard. I wish it were that simple. Mara approached us from the courtyard, arms crossed. Alla, can we talk? Alone. Alla shook her head. No. If it's about him, say it here. Mara glared at me. Fine. Liam told me he tried to talk to you. He said you threatened him. My jaw clenched. I didn't threaten him. It's what Liam said. Mara pressed. Ayla stepped in front of me. Mara, I know Liam. He lies when he wants attention. Mara blinked. You're seriously taking his side? Yes, Alla said. I am. Remove obstacle. Mara is interfering with alignment. The system's voice grew harsher. I shook my head. I don't want to hurt anyone. Mara stared at me like she was trying to read the truth. Why would Liam lie? I answered quietly, because he hates that Alla talks to me. Alla nodded. Exactly. Mara hesitated for the first time. If you're lying, I'm not, I said. I'm tired of being whatever everyone thinks I am. Alla touched my arm lightly. He's telling the truth. Mara stepped back, confused and unsure. I need to think. Then she walked away. I exhaled slowly. That probably made things worse, or better, Ayla said. Sometimes the truth just sounds messy. I looked at her hand swinging beside her. Why are you doing this? She laughed softly. Doing what? Choosing me? Her smile faded into something gentler. Because you're trying to choose yourself. That matters. Correction, emotional interference must be neutralized. The system's tone sharpened again. I winced, pressing my fingers to my forehead. Alla touched my shoulder. What did it say? That you're interfering. Good, she said. Let me interfere more. I stared at her, stunned. Alla. She took a small step closer. Liam thinks kindness is a weakness. Mara thinks loyalty only goes one way. But I see you trying, and that means something. Even if the system says I'm a villain. She held my gaze. Do you want to be one? No, I whispered. Then stop letting it decide for you. Her words hit harder than anything the system ever said. I breathed out, shaky. I don't know how to fight it. Then I'll help you. She reached for my hand, the moment her fingers brushed mine. The system screeched. Error, error, behavioral anomaly detected. I gasped as a sharp crack echoed inside my head. Isla tightened her grip. What's happening? It's glitching, I said. You touched me and I swallowed. It never did that before. So my presence breaks it? Maybe, I said. Or maybe I'm finally choosing something else. Alla held my hand fully now, her thumb brushing my skin. Then choose me. Choose the version of you that wants to be better. I looked at her, feeling the system's voice flicker like a dying signal. I think I whispered, I already did. Isla smiled, warm and steady. Good, because I'm not letting go. And for the first time, the system fell silent. I walked into school, expecting the usual stares. But instead, I heard students whispering about Liam. One guy said, "Did you hear him bragging yesterday? He said he could control everyone here." Another answered, "Yeah, he even said teachers listen to him." Who talks like that? I froze. Allah nudged me. Sounds like someone is finally exposing himself, I muttered. About time. Before I could walk farther, the system hissed in my head. Warning, villain path destabilizing. Correction needed. I gritted my teeth. Not listening, Isla asked. It's talking again? Desperate now, I said. She leaned closer. Let it scream. You're doing fine. Between classes, Mara rushed toward me and Ayla. You two need to come with me now. Isla frowned. What happened? It's Liam, Mara said. I saw something. I followed her down the hall, unsure what I'd find. Mara stopped outside the teacher's office, whispering. He's inside. A click echoed. Liam stepped out, holding a folder, looking startled when he saw us. What are you doing here? Mara pointed at him. What are you doing? Liam scoffed. None of your business. Alla crossed her arms. That's Mr. Harlan's office. You can't be in there. Liam smirked. Relax. I'm fixing something. Fixing what? I asked. He glared at me. Your reputation. If you won't destroy yourself, someone has to help. Mara's eyes widened. So you were planting fake evidence? Liam snapped. Don't twist it. A voice thundered behind him. I will twist it. Mr. Harlan appeared furious. What were you doing in my office? Liam stuttered. I needed a file. No student needs a file from my locked drawer, Mr. Harlan said. Explain. Liam's mask cracked. Fine. I was trying to make everyone see him. He pointed at me for what he is. Alice stepped forward. You lied, Liam. You lied because you're jealous. He went silent. Mara said, Tell the truth. Right now. Liam clenched his fists. You think I'm jealous? Allah answered calmly. You hated that I believed in him, that I saw something good you never showed. Liam laughed bitterly. Good, he's dangerous. Mara shook her head. No, you just can't stand that someone chose him over you. His face drained of color. This is ridiculous. Mr. Harlan cut in. Come with me. Principal Rowan will deal with this. Liam stiffened. No, wait. But Mr. Harlan marched him away. Allah let out a breath. That was intense. Mara looked at me, conflicted. I didn't think Liam would go that far. People do stupid things when they're desperate, I said. The system whispered again. Ayla's influence increasing. Threat level rising. Eliminate distraction, I muttered. Shut up. Ayla glanced at me. Still loud? Still annoying, I said. She smiled. Good. That means it's scared. Later, Principal Rowan called everyone involved to the office. When I walked in, Liam sat stiffly across from her, eyes darting anywhere but at me. Principal Rowan looked serious. There was an attempt to manipulate disciplinary files. Mr. Harlan caught Liam in the act. Liam blurted, He deserved it. He's dangerous, and you all know it. I lifted my head. What did I do to you? You exist, Liam snapped. And Alashi kept choosing you. Allah stepped beside me, because he's trying to be better. Principal Rowan raised a hand. Enough, Liam. Your behavior is unacceptable. You will face consequences. Liam's shoulders slumped. A strange calm washed over me. For the first time, I didn't feel hunted. When we left the office, Mara walked slowly beside us. I'm sorry, she said. I should have trusted what I saw. I nodded. Thanks for helping. Allah nudged me gently. How do you feel? Lighter, I admitted, like something finally cracked. The system trembled in my mind. Ayla will betray you. Do not rely on her. Do not trust her, I whispered. You've been wrong every time. Ayla touched my hand. What did it say now? That you'll betray me. She squeezed my fingers. Then let me prove it wrong again. Her warmth spread through me, quieting the noise. For the first time, The system sounded small,